Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to my afternoon stream of Arc Raiders. So this is day 7 of me playing the game, starting from the very first moment in the tutorial, all the way through to this point. All of that has been streamed, most of it on a different platform. But today I am streaming on YouTube, and I hope you enjoy what we're about to do. As it says in the description, most of our time is going to be spent exploring the maps, looting, upgrading what we can, and trying not to die. Although, that last part I'm really bad at. So, anyway, hopefully you'll enjoy the stream and stick around for a while. Come, bring a friend, let's hang out together. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the chat. And otherwise, we are going to get on with the stream. I think we're just going to start off with another run in damn Battlegrounds. This is the loadout that we had from earlier today. We picked up a new gun. I'm not too worried about losing it, so I think I'm going to leave it in the loadout. We have light ammo. We're going to need, though, some medium ammo, and we currently have none. So probably a good idea, if I have some handy here, to throw some medium ammo into our... Let's throw this one into our backpack, and then see what else we have here. We're going to go ahead and get rid of this. Oops. That'll give us a safe pocket should we need to bring anything back that we absolutely do not want to lose. Otherwise, the rest of this stuff is fine. We'll find some other stuff, I hope. Put that over. Alright, ready to go? Let's do this! See how long it's taking to get into a game now. Oh, that was pretty quick. That was pretty quick. Alrighty, let's see where we ended up. Sorry. We are clear over here.
You're looking for a first wave battleground. There might be junk around, but look for anything that stands out.
Trying to figure out where we really want to go next. On this side of the map, there's not a lot of great choices. So we are looking for. We found Hallowed Grounds, so we know where that is to go to. We have to do all of these in one go, and that is going to be a little bit more challenging. So we do know where Hallowed Grounds is, so now we need to search broken down cars for the compass. Not exactly sure which set of cars they're talking about here. We need to find a videotape near the cylindrical containers. Not sure what they're referring to. And we need to search an old raider camp for field rations. So, not exactly sure where any of that stuff is going to be. We could check out this raider outpost up here. I'm thinking that's a really long way to go, though. But maybe that's what we do. Maybe we put our
Let's move to that location.
waypoint up there. I have a feeling that we either will not have enough time or we won't make it. But let's give it a go. Why not? Give it a go. Alrighty, so we have a really long way to go, on the order of 900 meters. So we will do what we can here. Mostly I'm trying to keep moving and not stand out in the middle of everything. If there's trees and foliage to be in, I'd prefer to be there, honestly. But no, I complain about the animation sometimes, but that was a pretty good one. That was a decent climbing up on a rock animation. Oh, I thought those rocks were people there for a second. It's like, uh-oh. But no, we're good. We are good. Now, mind you, we have an awful long way to go here, but and I need to keep an eye on my stamina. We still have 700 almost, 650. Keep an eye on my stamina so that we have stamina available to us should we need it to get the heck out of Dodge, or find cover, or do something. I hear something. I don't know what it is. So there's a arc drone up there, like a wasp. And we are headed this way now, which is good because that's away from most of the places we're probably going to find. Arcs are going to hover around higher. The more high value the loot, the more arcs there will be. I gotta figure this red water is not good for us, but we don't seem to mind. That seems to do nothing to our health. We can stand in the red water all day. And our health bar just stays right where it is, so. Poison. Toxic water. Not seeing a lot of effect. I think there's a gas grenade though, so there is some health impact to certain things, but that's where we have to go. We have a waypoint in 400 meters, so still a ways. We've got about halfway, a little over halfway. It's going to be up behind that building up there. I mean, the good news is, so far, nobody's taken a shot at us, even though we are literally running through the middle of wide open territory. So we have cylindrical containers here. So I might want to check those out real quick. Make sure that there's nothing. We're also out of stamina. But make sure there's nothing here. There's also some over to our right. So I guess we'll check those out while we're here. Just trying to figure out where these things are. I figure once you know where they are, then you do one big run where you get through the map as fast as you can and find all the stuff that's requested for the quest. Yeah, nothing doing there. I'm not seeing anything at these. I forget what we're looking for at this, but but I figure I'll know it when I see it. It'll be a indicator to say I should pick it up or search it. And then we had more of those containers over here. Sorry, didn't mean to smack the mic. Didn't I see more over here somewhere? Got those. Oh, there they are. There's the others. So we'll take a quick dart over here and see what we can find. Turn back. So I'm gonna say that is not where it's at, since we can't go there. Alright, back on our original path. So those look like cylindrical containers and nada. Nothing. Let our stamina build back up. I don't know what that flash of yellow was, but flashes in this game usually make me nervous because, oh, out of range again. Okay, well we are just killing it here on the out of range stuff. I guess that flash of yellow was probably sunlight as an artifact. Here's something happening off to our left. More of a probe sound than anything else. Oh. Somebody down there? No, just tumbleweed. Designed to make you nervous. Okay, we made it to the Raider outpost. I think I've started at this one before. Feels familiar, and I'm thinking there was nothing here, but let's give it a go. Just a battery. Could really use an antiseptic. Not finding anything there. The big room. Search. Somebody's already breached it, so there's nothing there. Alright, well we got nothing here as well. Cool. Yes. So now where? Where do we think this stuff could be? It's a darn good question. I don't know. Alright, so we went all the way up here. Let's head over, I guess, over to here.
Let's go to the pattern house.
And see if we can find some more cars that might have... Oops, going that way. See if we can find some more cars that might have our compass, because I believe there are broken down cars over this way. Getting a bit of a tour of the landscape, so if that's interesting to you, then I am here to help. Out of bounds again. Spending a lot of my time running into boundaries today. See if we hit it again. Go 120-ish meters to our goal. Been pretty quiet on the map. I know I shouldn't say that out loud, but I mean, I hear some gunfire off to my left, so clearly there's something going on out there. Kind of glad it's not us. I would just like to figure out how to do this quest. That is my big thing. So there's a handful of broken down cars here, and I thought I had already checked these. I didn't find anything. And then we will... Yeah, I've checked these because I remember getting into this box. Alright, what do we get a blueprint for? Okay, so we got a blueprint for the pistol. We don't need heavy ammo. We don't need shotgun, but we do need medium. So we will take it. Free ammo. Sign me up. Not seeing a compass though, which is what we're looking for. A lot more broken down cars down here, but I usually run into some marks at this point. Yeah, we got two over there hanging out, doing nothing, and a lot of broken down cars in here. So I was thinking that the broken down cars that they're talking about might be here. There's the elevator home with our blueprint, which we might just want to do, honestly. Okay, so that is ruined parachute. Okay. Not what we're looking for. I got excited there for a second. I was like, oh, did we find it? No, sadly not. Uh-oh, now we're in trouble. Now we're in trouble. Let's see if we can get over here quick enough. Double roll. Alrighty. See if it's gonna come right. Sometimes it can do that. Not good. See if we can heal up some. Let's see if we can... Oh, we don't have a shield recharger with us. Well, that sucks. We're staying at this door. I don't know why. Good try. Okay. That's that. Is the other one still here somewhere? Yeah, he sure is. He sure is. Okay. Okay, that was me hitting wrong buttons. I should have had that. I definitely should have had that. Already done the hard work. Already did all the hard work. Alright, well, doesn't matter now. Doesn't matter now. I don't like that gun. I feel a little sad losing it. I could have put it in my safe pocket, but I was using it. Kind of hard to put it in your safe pocket and use it. Alright, so what we got? We got a kettle this time around. Let's take a look at our loadout.
Shani here. If you spot one of the surveyors, try to stun it before you engage. They're said to be full of rare Arctech, so we might both come out of this ahead.
Alright, so that's what we're going to use. We're going to use a jolt mine to stun it. I wasn't sure what would be a good choice, but clearly, that's it. Alright, so now, where are we at this time? We're over here, which is kind of in the ballpark of where we were before. I have no idea what, let's try going over here.
Go to that location.
I don't know. Not sure where best to go at this point, looking for this stuff. At some point I will probably give up running around the map like crazy and do a quick look up to see where it is, and then we can run around the map like crazy just to get it. I mean, I like the challenge, but this game has lots of opportunities to kill you while you're being challenged. And who wants to see someone die over and over and over? Not me. Although it is a little refreshing to know that I'm not the only one who dies over and over and over. Alright, not a lot there. Checking all the broken down cars, see if we can find our compass. So far, no luck. Different parking lot where you might find something. Oil. No, thank you. Nothing. Nothing. more nothing. And a whole lot more nothing. Alright, well, that didn't pan out very much, did it? Alrighty. I guess we are headed this way again then. Almost out of stamina, so we will slow down and give ourselves a chance to recover. Don't want to be caught in a situation where we have no stamina. That will not get us out. And sadly, I don't think my character has adrenaline. Well, he's not gonna, sorry, yawning because I'm tired. He is not gonna get an adrenaline rush and just take off. There is an adrenaline shot, interestingly. But fear is not the thing that's gonna get this guy moving. I don't think he has any fear. Fearless. Apparently no one here has cars. Despite being out in the boonies. Alright, well that didn't pan out so well. I thought maybe there would be something here, but there's not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've been here and checked this place out because this is... We've sure checked out an awful lot of broken down cars to find nothing. Got a radar hatch here. Looks like there's a few more cars. Wrong button so much of the time. Wrong button so much of the time. One went down, that's cool. But I hear one over here. Oops, here, down. Almost out of health here. Not a good place to be. Gonna be able to stay up. effectively. Gun's so hard to get aimed correctly. It just moves around an awful lot, which kind of makes it hard sometimes to aim at something. See if we can get a shield back up. Get a health back up. And then continue on our way, I guess. At least go check out the building. We're here. Alright, so shield's up. See if we can get some more healing going. Oops. Through all that. We didn't even find anything. I don't need a battery, really. Not right now. And we'll reload, I guess. This one's already been searched. Nothing there. Alright, so we have an exit close to us. And it's not good for much longer. Let's go ahead and set a waypoint
Head home at the
there.
central swamp lift.
How long away down is that? It's not the most horrible down. See if we can get ourselves out. And then we'll come back. With more time, hopefully, and a fresh set of gear. And there's that. I guess we're not getting ourselves out. We woke up a Rocketeer, and he took us out. So, yay us. Why I like the free loadouts. I don't feel like I'm really losing much. Something. Almost 21. But I sure would like to figure out where these other things are. Alrighty, let's see here. Oh, well, that's interesting. So, alright. I was making this harder than it needed to be, I think. I think everything we need is going to be in the scrapyard. Let's try that again. Oops. I know where the Hallowed Grounds is in the scrapyard. I just did not realize that all of the other items were in the scrapyard as well. kind of thought they were more spread out on the map in an effort to make it a little more challenging. But apparently I was the only one making it more challenging for myself by trying to cover large portions of the map. That makes it make more sense why I had to do it all in one round. Alright, let's see where we got dumped. Oh my goodness, could they have put us in a better spot? I don't think so.
This is a part of the scrapyard. Did you bring those grenades, Raider? My new designs look great on paper, but I'll need someone to chuck them at some machines to know anything for sure.
Okay, so we are headed this way this time. You know, the chances of getting dropped that close again are non-existent. 90% of the time, it knows what quest somehow I'm working on and puts me in the furthest possible location from the quest on the map that it can. Like a kilometer, 800 meters to a kilometer is like super typical distance that it would drop me from where I need to be. And where's our exit point for this? I'll have to look. Oh, we have a rattler. I hear somebody going through stuff here. Spring. I'm friendly if you are.
Hey, Raider. Let's go.
So this car has an alarm and it will go off if I get too close to it. Looks like that one. So I'm not seeing where the broken down car would be. But, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of broken down cars, just not seeing one with the compass on it. Alright, we got one. That's the tape. That's the cylinders. That is not the cylindrical objects that we were looking for. That is not kind of what I had in my mind when I was thinking about cylindrical objects. Looking for the compass. Let's see if we can find it. Did not find it. Wow. There we go. Search for the compass. Okay. So we now have the compass. We have the videotape. Just so we remember if I die and have to do this all again, kind of where this was. Let's see if we can figure that out. Kind of by that. Alright. And we have a raider hut to find. In this area, somewhere. I think, if I remember correctly where it was. We're in the ballpark here, of where I thought it was, but maybe I don't remember very well. Oh, so we did hit the hollow ground already. Oops. Okay, so we need to find the raider hut. And that one, I'm not sure exactly where over here it is. Let's see here. I kind of forgot where I came from. Lucky. I think we got super lucky, people. That was That was crazy lucky. Now we gotta get out. What are the odds of getting out? With all of our goodies. I don't know. Let's see here. We got that one at 19 minutes. Got anything closer? Got this one at 9 minutes. This one feels closer to me.
Head home at the Red Lake balcony lift.
Alright, we have all the oh, I didn't pick it up. Man, that would have been bad. That would have been very bad and sad. Alright, so we just have to deliver them. Alright, cross our fingers, man. This is what I hate. When you have it all, you don't want to lose any of it, and yet you know that there's a chance that you're going to have a problem. Either attracting an ARC or attracting a PvP player or just screwing up in general. Oh, got an ARC over there. I have a Rattler, which isn't my most damaging weapon in all my weapons, but let's see if we can get over here. Where are we going? Over there somewhere. Stop here for a second, let our stamina come back. Keep an eye out for issues. We have all of our health and all of our... Wait for me! Wait for me! See if we can get over here and hang out while I'm in here. No, that's good. That is good. Alright, boys and girls. And we are on our way.
Go ahead, Raider. The elevator is ready.
X marks the spot. Let's get out of here. Look at that. We finished one. We finished one. That is awesome. One done. I'm super excited by success, I will tell you. I have enough not success that getting a success is definitely a good one.
If you're waiting for applause, I have to admit, I didn't expect much to be left. Maybe people missed these, or maybe they didn't care. It's not what I'm looking for, but I appreciate it. I'll make sure they're looked after properly. Good. Stake out the area. Catch them in the act, or track them back to where they're stashing my goods.
Okay, we have a new quest. So that will be fun.
Back during the
We have
first
another one,
wave,
too.
my squad and I built a trap out by the dam, overloaded a generator, turned it into a makeshift arc trap. Now I hear raiders are using it to cut comms and spring ambushes on each other. I need you to end it. Head out there and kill the power, pull the plug, do whatever it takes to shut it down. That trap was built to keep us safe, not for us to use against each other.
Okay. Now we have 4 quests left. Again. So, see what we want to do here. What is the next thing that we would like to get done? Let's see. Alright, let's go. We have a couple of things, I think.
Could be a
That's
rival.
Buried City. I think I had luck finding
Always
the
keep-
original syringe in Buried City. But maybe not. Maybe it was in... I don't know where I got the original ones, honestly. Does it have any indication?
Always keep some bandages on your person in case you get hit. Regular works well. Sterilized ones even better. In a pinch, any piece of fabric you can get your hands on will do the trick.
If you need more grenades,
Alright, that one's a tough one for me.
Surveyors are full of rare
there's
arc
Surveyor
tech, so
one.
we might
Alright, let's go to Buried City. We will get rid of that. We will put this into our inventory. We will, I guess, keep that. Defib, yeah, sure, keep it with us. Nice shield recharger. Alright, so we're using the free loadout, but now we're using it as a not free loadout by removing the augment. And that will give us our safe pocket should we find something that we absolutely want to bring back and not lose. Alright, so we are ready to go.
Tianwen here. My drop-off cache is on the outskirts of the city. Look for some warehouses, and you should be able to find it. I've rigged the trap with tracing color, so if it went off, then whoever triggered it should have left plenty of marks behind.
Go to that location.
Well, we have multiple warehouses. We have warehouse. We have Sudorant warehouses. That's also on the outskirts. We have... Those seem like the most obvious choices. So, let's go here first. If we can get there. Gotta get out. Gotta find a way. We literally want to go the opposite direction. Whole lot of fighting going on in this map. Which says we could be at more risk in this map than in the map we were just in. Glad he wasn't shooting at me because I'd be dead. Trying to get up that wall. Sometimes you can climb up stuff and sometimes you can't, and I honestly have no idea how to know which is which. What do you think? We're still looking for an antiseptic. I really don't think we're gonna find one here. But I guess you never know what you're gonna find where. Yeah, it'd be easy, you just go there. Looks like we made it to the warehouse alive. So there is an upside to that. Let's see what we got. Really not interested in making a lot of noise at the moment. Rather just explore quietly. See if we can figure out where it is that we're supposed to be. Really not seeing much in here though, am I? Nothing that looks like what I'm supposed to be finding. Well, that was kind of a bust. I have a feeling that's not what we want. But now, try again.
Let's move to that location.
We have another. Couple 100 meters to get to this new one. We have some stamina, so let's go a little quicker. It sounds to me like we have company. Where's he at? See if we can crawl off into these trees. That might not help us much. Of course it's okay, that. That was just pure luck. Holy schmolies. Yeah, well, we need one of these guys. We need a Hornet driver. So that's a lucky thing. We might need medium ammo too. So we'll take that. Simple gun parts can never hurt. Yeah, that was just pure luck. No skill in that at all. Let us recharge our shield. Let us add some health for our next encounter. Because inevitably there's always another encounter. Alright, put in some more health. Gun is loaded. Okay. We're in the right place this time. Follow the clues. What clues? I ain't getting clues. I'm very clueless. I'll reach Victory Ridge and damn battlegrounds, I guess is what we need to do now. So we really need to get ourselves out of here. Okay. So then we are looking for a way out. It looks like our closest way out is here.
Head home at the northern station.
I don't think there's anything closer than that. Alright, northern station it is. I'm stunned that that Hornet took itself out. I mean, we helped it. It wasn't that it was completely just exploded, ran into a tree and exploded. It ran into a tree because it wasn't flying as well. Because I did take out one thruster, but not here. What's this one? I don't know. that does not look like what we want, so we will keep going. Where is he? Oh, it's right here. Ran right by it. Good one. That was a good one. Alright folks, I am expecting someone for an appointment, so I am going to do this real quick. I have one skill point available. Need to decide where I want to spend it. That seems like a good one. Ready to go for the next one, but I will do that a bit later. I would like to thank anyone and everyone who stopped by the stream today. I do very much appreciate your support and your time. I look forward to seeing you in another stream. I hope you all have a great day, evening, whatever, morning, whatever the time of day is for you. And